Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
When the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, our west coast became a potential combat zone. Living in that zone were more than 100,000 persons of Japanese ancestry. 2/3 of them American citizens, 1/3 aliens. We knew that some among them were potentially dangerous. Most were loyal. But no one knew what would happen among this concentrated population if Japanese forces should try to invade our shore. Military authorities therefore determined that all of them, citizens and aliens alike, would have to move.
I had just graduated from high school. We were only given 1 week's notice. Everything just happened so fast. You had to get rid of everything. But as soon as you were notified, we didn't know where we were going.
22,000 Japanese Canadians were sent to camps in northern British Columbia. Their homes and their livelihoods were taken away. Their families were torn apart. Not one was ever charged with an act of disloyalty.
With the same fanatic zeal that inspires the soldiers whom they so devotedly support, the Japanese people are today working for the destruction of the land they fear and hate most of all, the United States.
There are barbed wires, fences, and in the corners were these sentries in there with guns. I think that's the one thing that really stood in my mind more than anything, because when I first saw it, I just stood there and I cried, thinking that this is it,
The Japanese are not easy to know. I've lived among them for 10 years, and I can testify that they are as different from ourselves as any people on this planet.
There was hardly any privacy, with shared toilets, showers, a laundry room, and a mess hall. An oil stove, a single hanging light bulb, cots, blankets, and mattresses filled with straw were the only furnishings provided.
This, then, is the enemy, primitive, murderous, and fanatical. This war machine, this empire can be beaten. But let us make no mistake, for total victory, we must make total sacrifice.